Hi there, Cookie Runners. It is the 36th day in this career since that trucker is absolutely holding down for just a little bit. I think this guy has absolutely tried to do something a little bit else. So, anyways, this is our first day at summer. Unless we just absolutely... It takes for too long to lag for just a little bit for once. And it loads completely. So, this time, it's absolutely the first day of the summer. And we're gonna be doing something a little bit quite fully for even nice. So let's gonna be upgrading for this all the way one here, and this one is absolutely gonna be taking for a little bit as much. Don't you see? We're gonna be taking for a first couple of lap times with this absolutely Ford truck. So looks like we're gonna be absolutely taking for start of the race. I think we're just absolutely doing not. Since we have my supercars on my case, we have to give myself for a lot of cars and absolutely I have for today. Looks like we just absolutely drive and we're gonna be here to go. I think we just absolutely made a little bit for this only one thing. We don't absolutely want it to miss. I think we just absolutely already missed overall. So this time we're gonna be doing for a little bit something a little bit first. But before we're gonna be making onto the straight, this is what absolutely that I'm gonna be using the Corvette Stingray C6. I'm pretty not sure. This is what absolutely it does not pretty happen for this time. If that truck driver is absolutely racing, everything is gonna be, anybody is gonna be racing all over to this side. And but looks like everybody in this race will be inside of the downtown dash, and the race competition will be starting against 3 minutes. So when does the first race competition start? Maybe since the first day of the summer has come for an absolutely beginning, we'll be doing something against a little bit special, as we're going to be doing against our first couple of specialized racings for just a little bit as well. I got for 1,014 miles driven, and because of this strategy, we'll be subject that we're going to be drive wirelessly. And because of this strategy that we're going to be starting first, all you have to do that we're going to be doing for race competitions, I'm pretty sure this is going to be something a little bit yes. And looks like Ridge is absolutely started all the way to go. And before this match is going to be starting against Pretty Yet, we're about for our last 2 minutes as well. I'm not going to be pretty sure. And this is not absolutely going to be taking what absolutely tried to do whatever it is. Now started against Welcome to Westover. Looks like Ridge is absolutely for our first battle. Looks like we just absolutely to do like this one. Let's switch up to manual transmission and ready to go. And looks like we're just absolutely for in our good hands. We just absolutely use some nitrox. So the first time I'm gonna be using the nitrox for even instantly. This is gonna be taking a little bit good, but until let's jump all the way up and the map changes for inside of Driving Empire. And last time inside of Driving Empire, the map changes a little bit instantly, and because of due to something like a map changes like or something. So it looks like I'm not going to be going on wall ride, even for that's enough for just a little bit for once. If this is absolutely taking for a race competition, I absolutely missed for its literally first time, and it should be going to be held at day. So it looks like we're going to be taking a little bit slow, but since we're absolutely doing for our first time, and because I just absolutely missed for just a little bit for just as once, I can see one trucker in the second lap that was absolutely going to be taking for a little bit as much. Over 1 minute later, should be able to take around for as much more lap times than I ever say. And that must be for the Vanilla Kingdom Sunset for just a little bit ways. In GTA Sunset as well. So it looks like we're going to be jumping against one more. And taking a little bit, taking for a small amount of corners, and looks like I might able to take for some fastest laps. So it is absolutely going to be making throughout this possible, and I make sure this is going to be taking all the way down into third gear and fourth gear, and we just absolutely going to be getting all the way down here. And to take all of these straight, we'll be absolutely using for our nitrox for the first time before the finish. We'll be absolutely going to be taking for someday. I can see for the sun here for the Penilla for just only one thing. That guy just gotten DNF until he just lost himself for over 2 minutes as well. So it looks like we're going to be taking all over to its place and use the nitrox all the way up and take the finish for instantly and take for this huge ramp. And we just absolutely did for an interstate race. Looks like the race has been missed, but I'm pretty sorry that the first race was absolutely pretty and gonna be going to the hell that day. So the race competition was absolutely all ready. So if before we're gonna be making to the strategy, the race competitions was already uploaded this video. So looks like if the race competitions was absolutely done, you can absolutely try to do this right now before we're gonna be getting onto this only one strategy. Since we're ready onto for our race competition, that I'm absolutely out of the highway as well, so looks like we're absolutely almost up to 12-20 miles driven. So it is absolutely going to be taking for just a little bit for a burnouts all the way down through out here before the professional race starts. This is absolutely I want to be professional. So it looks like I'm just currently using for this Corvette Stingray. This is absolutely taking for a little bit for us one chance. I think he almost sadly died. I'm pretty not sure this is absolutely going to be taking all the way down into its one piece. Because all of a sudden, the race will be starting soon. Last 25 seconds of the clock. And before the race starts, what's absolutely going to be over here to take on its first start. Before we take in all the way into its one opportunity, this is absolutely going to be staying all the way for last 11 seconds before we're going to be start on to our race competitions. Everybody does love it or hate it in the race competitions, and looks like we're going to be doing for the interstate sprint. I think we just absolutely turns out that it just made things a little bit ruined. Last 20 seconds, if that seems like this one. Because I remember last time in November, but this is absolutely going to be taking on the highway races. If this is absolutely going to be talking around for street races, my first bounties after race competitions as well. And because of that, let's do this for a 4-way battle against 1, 2, 3, and oh no, we missed one. So it looks like it's absolutely party cloudy, and we're about to start all the way against all the way once. Started to use nitrox as we're going to be all the way back into here, and we're starting to get all the way into 6th gear, which is absolutely not going to be pretty insane. Looks like the top speed is only 205 miles per hour by using a Ferrari 257 or some kind of just a little bit. This is the Ferrari 296 GTB, which absolutely the top speed wasn't absolutely pretty enough. Now looks like somebody is absolutely pretty catching up to me, and it will be absolutely taking for a very much into this time, so it is going to be taking for a quite very longer. It is absolutely a black GT for just a little bit for this one. And it looks like because of the city update, it's absolutely found in nowhere, and take for this only one advantage. Looks like we just absolutely taking for 1,000 feet away and taking no chance. We have 4 friends have been DNF. Looks like we just come into it's another one, and before I'm just gonna be paying some bounty, I'm gonna get arrested as well, and I'm not gonna be telling what is going on for my first bounties. And because after race competitions, looks like we just absolutely might able to get fall onto this side, I might going to get hurt. It won't be absolutely gonna be taking around for this. Maybe if I'm just gonna be crossing the ocean, and let's just take it all the way for going up into the top. And because of this, if this race starts, the metal music is absolutely pushing on rolling and push up to 208 miles an hour, and it's going to be taking a little bit quite of just easier. So look at their players was absolutely taking a little bit for just gone too far. But I'm just going to be checking around if to see what if the players was absolutely up to. And looks like we got a little bit for much as well. Let me see about the players. The 2 players are just absolutely never able to catching up with me. Because that is how I'm just going to be blasted all the way into a grand record. And because due to something that I just absolutely need to get something a little bit special. Before I'm just going to be getting so wanted as well, I have to return back into the US viewers as well. Before I just might be able to get arrested And this is how I'm gonna be hitting out for 270 miles per hour. I think we're just almost gonna get out of date. And it's absolutely making a little bit for such as a little bit got to be worse. Unfortunately, this is what absolutely I'm feeling a little bit happened for this area. And it's 10,000 feet away. And it's gonna be taking a little bit finished until I just absolutely getting so much bounty. But look at how my bounty is. Street race has been complete. Almost got to be wanted for something like else. The police station is not going to be going back here. I will be detained. That I should enable to do so, like I say, because I might going to be getting arrested for just something. And our next race competition will be in 3 minutes as well.